Guys, welcome to another episode of Placing Playbooks. We doing X's and O's. This is a series when we hop up on the WebEx and we just get to talking. No food. That's for the main thing, the main thing. But right now, we gonna start off with our predictions for game two. Um, listen, I got Detroit. I don't think Kate is gonna go through another slumber performance. I think they're gonna make their adjustments and make it interesting and take out game two. And then for LA, Denver, man, I want to say LA, but that boy Jokic is different. So I'll go with LA. I'm gonna let you go. I
Going for this for game two or for the whole series?
Whole
nah, just
series,
game
all
two. Just
games,
game two.
all
Oh,
games, man,
oh,
all games, all
oh,
games.
series. Oh. Let me take my predictions back.
Yeah.
Nah, I still want Detroit to win. I want New York out of here. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I think Brunson gonna get it done. I think Brunson going. It's gonna be an interesting series. I think it might go Game 6 Knicks for that series. LA Denver. I want LA Game 7. Me personally, I think they're gonna get it in Game 7 because I don't think Kawhi is gonna be putting up with James Harden continuing to foul hunt instead of actually just constantly performing. Yo, I got the LA Lakers. Lakers in
You want
five.
to go? Y'all want to go down each joint and then see
Yeah,
who
we
everyone's rocking
could.
with?
Yeah.
You saying Lakers over the T
I
Wolves?
got Lakers in five. Yeah. After Ant did Ant is your goat slayer. Trust me. Ant is the goat slayer. He said like this to Luca, and you already know Luca hate disrespect. So man, Luca might have a 60 ball tomorrow. Like I'm hey, bold
Yeah, we
prediction.
gonna see. Like
Um
the T Wolves do need to get out that first round, but I see the
Yeah,
Lakers waking
yeah,
up.
no, I see
Probably
the
gonna take.
Lakers. Yeah, I think LeBron screaming at the team.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, I seen Lucas scream at Rui for playing dumb defense.
Yeah,
It's gonna be different game two and for the rest of this series. I know that. Rockets, even though like I hate this. You already see what kind of jersey I'm wearing, but like, yo, if they don't put Jimmy Butler or Steph Curry in foul trouble, and I forgot that backup point guard. um, they're gonna clean sweep the Rockets because they exposed the exposure of being young.
yeah,
They exposed them. They had Amon in foul trouble. The only person that was really scoring for them was they big. So
yeah.
um,
Sengun, he was the only one.
yeah, he was going crazy. He was going crazy. He stepped
Yeah,
up, but that if that's your only offense, you're losing that. You're getting swept. I
yeah,
swear they'll get swept. Um, the
yeah. If they
Cavs,
don't wake up, it's gonna be 5-1.
the Cavs don't like listen. The Heat did they best. The Heat did their best, bro. I'm gonna stand by my Heat, bro. We taking the Cavs at Game 7. Yo,
Game
I'm
7.
biased. We taking them to Game 7. I promise you. You wanna know why?
Yeah,
It's different when the team comes to like, and you can attest to that with that Boston hat. It's different when you come to the Bay. It's different
yeah,
when you come to yo. It's Heat. When you come to Miami, bro, you better be prepared. Our crowd, we're gonna give it every single time. We're gonna help our team come back with a comeback. I think Bucks get if Dame come back, that would be interesting.
yeah.
Only if Dame comes back, but I don't see the Bucks making it out. I see Indiana, and lastly, Boston about to clean mop Orlando. After Derek White, the announcer said,
30
"How did you
ball.
feel about them taking shots at you?" He was like, "What shots did they take? I just dropped 30." I said, "Wow."
It's not
Wow,
funny like that.
your bench PG said that said. I just dropped 30. Like, we not worried about them for real.
Yeah,
We
no.
not. So that's
Put
my
them in that
bold
time.
prediction. Mm-hmm. What
I'm
you
gonna say
Um,
thinking?
this.
so we're gonna start off with the East. So Cavs, Heat. Yeah, I'm rocking with the Cavs in this. Sorry, man. It's gonna go. The Cavs got to get it done. They can get it done in six. Like the Pacers Bucks, that series, that one's probably going. If they mess around, that can go seven.
It can't. Only if Dame come back though.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
yeah.
Giannis
Only if
don't got it.
I do think that the Pacers are gonna end up taking that series right there. So they're a strong team. They know how to play with pace. They can win that.
Yeah.
Giannis has to literally go into superstar mode and just take it himself.
I don't
Now,
think
for
he
the
got the
Knicks
gas
Pistons,
in him. I don't think
yeah,
he got the gas.
he can, but then it's like the Cavs in the next round. And I think, I mean, yeah, if it's a situation where the Bucks can get past the Pacers, they could probably challenge the Cavs and make it interesting. But
True.
they got to
True.
make it past the Pacers.
True.
Now, the Knicks Pistons, the Knicks got the series. The Pistons can make it eat like they can make it interesting, but I don't think the Pistons are going to win that series against the Knicks. The Knicks, they got depth. They got
Yeah.
listen. The
But
Pistons
yo,
had it,
to
and
be real
they
with
started
you,
doing too much.
but be real with you, they young center.
Yeah,
If they went back and made adjustments, say, yo,
Durant.
bro, you can't get in that much foul trouble that quick. You'll be
Yeah,
that. I think the Pistons will be valid because
nah,
Stewart is a
Durant's
decent
nice.
backup. Hmm.
Yeah, nah, he's strong, and then Stewart's nice too. Like he gives them a spark. They got a lot of punch. They're scrappy, but
Yeah,
you saw what happened. They got they got campaigners to awaken and cook up.
campaign awaken Mitchell. I mean, is it Mitchell?
Jalen
No,
Brunson, they
Robinson.
were
Robinson. Oh my God.
yeah, like they was balling out. Like they have it. So the Knicks are gonna get that. They can take care of business.
Yeah,
Celtics is gonna be a quick series. It can go five, maybe six, but that boy
yeah,
Paulo's a problem.
yeah. But
Like
y'all might sweep them. Y'all don't care.
yeah, nah. It's like you saw how that stepped up.
Uh-huh.
Like there's so much depth on that team, and if your stars aren't shooting, you got other players that can show up. And the Magic really they just lean on Paulo, so that's really all they can do. Wagner is good, but yeah,
Yeah.
the Thunder, man, yeah, they gonna sweep. Wait, if the game won, yeah, sweep.
What the young people say? BTA. Let's keep it professional. About to
Yeah,
what?
BTA, man.
Losing by 50? Oh my gosh. I turned that
Nuggets,
game off after the first quarter.
yo, yeah, that game was it wasn't going nowhere. A lot of these games, the star playing ain't really show up, so it's so crazy seeing these numbers. The Nuggets, I want to see the Clips take it, but I think the Nuggets can go the distance. They got a spark after firing Malone. Yogi
Hmm.
has something to prove, and the only thing that can be their crutch right now is players not showing up. So
I think that happens. I think
yeah,
that happens, bro. I think it's gonna happen. They're not gonna get let me say this. They're not just gonna fold.
yeah,
They're not just gonna fold. But if Harden didn't start foul hunting like flopping and actually attack them, like when it got down late minutes and he's just blowing by people with floaters, they win I promise you they win that series.
no, I thought that.
But Jokic doesn't have enough, and then Westbrook has his moments. And Murray's gonna make big shots. I promise you, Murray's gonna make big shots. But if that's what you rely on, the Clippers got it. Cause Kawhi gonna yell at them. I promise you, Kawhi like, yo, bro, what we doing? I'll go back to IR. If this is how
Yeah,
we playing, I'm gonna go back to IR.
nah, he's rejuvenated. So like that Clippers team, that's a dangerous team to mess with.
Yeah,
And the Nuggets, they really got to just keep it solid. If they can't keep it solid, then they're not gonna make it up at first.
yeah,
The Lakers and T-Wolves, Ant-Man got something to prove. That Timberwolves team got something to prove. The Lakers do too. I think Luca, Ant-Man woken the beast. But
yeah.
that's what he does, man. You saw what happened when he did that to Kyrie. Kyrie got that boy gassed.
He did it the same thing with KD. He said, "Yo, go home,
Yeah, yeah,
go
but that's
home."
his energy. You gotta have that energy, win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, you got to.
See the
You
Lakers
got to.
taking that. They got some, like the Lakers need to make it out the first, so they gonna make
Yeah,
that
no, no.
happen.
This season is a failure if they don't make it. Me personally, if they don't make it all the way, it's a failure, bro. I'm not trying to wait until
Yeah,
next year and see. No, I'm not trying to hear that excuse.
if they
It's,
can make it to the conference finals, then it's a good vibe for them.
yeah,
And if they make it that far, I don't know who's really stopping them.
yeah. I don't know.
Like
LeBron
the
might lock in
Thunder,
something
Thunder would have
crazy.
to run it up,
Yep.
and then the Rockets, Warriors. Hey man, the Warriors, man, they got Ime's number.
They not really a real seven
Ime
seed. That's the
seeing
crazy
ghosts.
thing. They really the Warriors really not a seven seed, bro. They just they really
They're not.
not.
Yo, they're
It was
not.
just a tight conference.
Yeah,
It literally came
and you
down to
gotta
a
think
tight conference.
they would have been a 10 seed if they didn't get Jimmy, but
Yeah.
they
They
need they
He said
needed
they would
something
have
to
extra.
been
happen.
0-4 in the play-in if they didn't get Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy is a spark over there. So you got him and Draymond. Yeah, you're gonna be annoyed. If you on the
Yeah.
other team, you're gonna be annoyed.
Facts.
Oh, so those your predictions? So
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with that Saratoga nigga. That
I see
yeah, I'm gonna
that. I
start.
see you sipping. I see you sipping. Uh-huh.
Gotta
Listen,
get
I'm gonna
that
just say this
sponsorship
Hold
though.
check.
on. At 7:38, you sipping. Kavi. Kavi.
Listen, I'm gonna start it off, bro, on the West, bro. OKC
Hmm.
versus Memphis. I think OKC is definitely gonna gentlemen sweep them. I just feel like John Morant is just gonna just have one explosive game, but he's fighting for his life. It's like one of the
He's
fight
asking for a
back.
trade.
They don't got the facilities. They don't got the depth. They don't got it. So OKC, that's clean. Gentlemen sweep. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Nuggets and the Clippers. I never liked the Clippers. To be honest with you, never liked them. Never really liked them. James
Yeah,
Harden
but they
is
healthy
flies
now.
hurt. They hyping him up,
Yeah.
bro. They the little brother to the Lakers. So we're gonna go with
Yeah.
big yoke. They gonna knock them out in six. And
Okay.
then you got the Lakers and the Wolves with Ant Man. You know how I stand. I know Ant Man about to pack the Lakers up. They about to pack them up. They about to pack them up in six. They really
Listen,
are, bro.
Ant-Man packed the
Bro,
Lakers up is
they
a different
can't, bro. They
discussion.
no. If you look at them, how if you compare teams, bro, Timberwolves are just a much bigger team. They're just a bigger team than
Yeah.
them. They're more
Yeah.
physical. They're stronger. It's just and like how much do you yo? Give me on LeBron's the GOAT. But really, how much can you really depend on a 40-year-old basketball player, bro? Like,
Nah, nah.
really,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be real with you,
you
bro.
really can't be leaning on. 'Em. And then
You
the fact
can't,
that
bro.
The Timberwolves is hungry, very hungry. They said, man,
They
Yeah,
we
they're
gonna
very
are.
pack them up,
hungry.
bro. So the only
Especially
way
that
that I can
they were in the
see them,
conference finals.
they was last year. The only way I can
Hmm.
really
Oh,
see,
definitely.
and the only way I can really see them losing is less LeBron, Austin Reeves, and all of them are clicking on all cylinders. That's the only way.
Yeah, it's
Don't
too
get me
much.
wrong.
That's too much
Game
Nah,
offense.
one,
it's
don't get
Rui. Rui, yo. If I'm the Lakers, if Rui don't perform for the
it's
rest of the
nothing.
playoffs, bro, he's
It's
off the
not.
team. He's off the
You know what I'm
team.
saying?
I'm trading him this offseason.
And then you got Rockets and the Warriors. Warriors about to beat them. And I want to say a sweep. I really do. I really do because
Yeah,
they clearly from game one they just a better team. Warriors is just a clear better team, more
yeah,
experience. They've been there. They've
yeah,
done that. Rockets is just
mhm,
too young. Shout out to
yeah,
Omika, the coach. I think he's coach of the
yeah,
year. Definitely, Bill deserved it. Definitely.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He definitely turned a team that didn't make the playoffs to a second seed. That's outstanding. That's amazing. Shout
yeah.
out to them. But they
Nah,
not ready
no,
yet.
no, 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 no. The Cavs coach is gonna win it. I'm gonna be real with you. I agree
Yeah.
with your statement,
We
but I
say,
think
hold
Cavs is
on, hold on.
gonna.
Let me finish my list. Let me
I
finish
think
my list.
it's a
Got
better,
you.
Yeah, no, because Cavs were in the playoffs last year. What do you mean?
yeah.
And they kept getting
But
bounced out.
they added new pieces too, and they got right best NBA
But
record.
listen.
No, definitely a strong record, but this is like a bigger turnaround with the Rockets, so I get
Oh yeah,
that.
facts.
Absolutely.
I told you I agree with your statement, but I don't think they're gonna favor him.
Mhm. But if they're not gonna favor Omika, they're gonna give it to the Pistons just because there's no way.
Yeah, Pistons.
They gonna give it to the Cavs, bro. They had the best record out of every team.
We gonna
Yeah,
see.
but
We gonna
it's
come
not
back to
about
this.
that.
We gonna come back to this because they were two bum ass franchises, the Rockets and the fucking Pistons. Wasn't the
They were.
Pistons? Didn't they have
They
a
were.
record? Are they gonna win? Didn't they? Are they gonna win this year? Wasn't that a thing when they say, "Are they gonna
Yeah,
win this
that
year?"
was the
They one of
thing.
the
I think they
best.
lost like
No, no,
29
all last
straight.
year was like, when are they gonna win? That was crazy.
Them and the Wizards had like the toilet bowl. They was both nasty,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
That shit was
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
You know
Yo,
what I'm
shout out Kid
saying?
Cunningham. Shout out
Yeah, I know he's doing his
Jalen
thing, bro.
Duran.
Ice, what do they call him? Ice Blade, Ice Cade Wood, whatever the hell his nickname
Yeah,
is.
Yeah,
bro.
Ice
Yeah,
K.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But as you know, Cavaliers in Miami, again, that might go six because Miami Eric Spoelstra is a hell of a coach. So it's going to be close,
Mhm.
but not too close. Pacers and Milwaukee. It's just like I just can't see the Pacers beating Milwaukee because they have Giannis. But again, watching game
I mean, they
one,
beat the Knicks last
Giannis,
year.
they did. But just watching Giannis really fight for his life, Kyle Kuzma out here doing cardio is unacceptable. I can't believe
Bro,
they're good.
18 minutes,
Unacceptable. You
18
can't win
minutes.
like that.
That boy
You
trying to
can't
stay
win
in
like that.
shape, man. He said
Can't
health
win
as
like
well.
that. Can't win like that. Now, when you go to the Knicks and Detroit, you know that might go seven. That might go seven. That's gonna be crazy. Only reason why I feel like the Knicks won the other night because man, Jalen Brunson went on a crazy run, like a crazy run. So we put him
Yup.
out of there.
Tear them
So,
up.
but you're not going to do that every game, and I think that Detroit is definitely going to bring that firepower and may take it to seven, and that'll be a crazy upset. Then it's at that point, if the Knicks lose to the sixth seed, what do you do? What do you do next from that? What more can you expect from the Knicks?
You go
So
into
they
that
have a
off
lot.
season
They
with
have a
Devin Booker.
between the Knicks and the Lakers, they have a lot to lose just off of the team that they're on. Um, Boston and fucking Magic. Me already know Boston is about to sweep them. That's not even a really clear. That's not even really of a. We already
Yeah.
know that. You know what I'm saying? Orlando barely. I mean, Orlando. I mean, it's Orlando. Paulo and Franz can only do so much. They really ain't got nobody on the team. They don't. They don't got nobody. None at all. And then when you look at the Celtics' firepower, the fact that you don't know who's going to get 30 is a problem. From
And then it's
Jason
the
Tatum.
fact that everybody on the Celtics, bro, could get 30. Like, it's just so bad.
Yeah.
It's just
Bro, the
so
fact that
bad.
Jason Tatum is the face of the team, but you don't really know if he's the face of the team because you got people just dropping 30. Derek White, 30. Peyton Pritchard, 19. Bro, where's Jalen Brown at? Don't need him right now. Where's
You don't need
Porzingis?
him right at
Don't need him
West.
right now.
West. West.
Boy,
So
just
it's
resting
kind
right
of
now.
like
Just West.
it's pretty much on cruise
Getting that knee
control.
right.
So
He
it's
getting his
cruise
knee right.
control.
He cut his
I
hair
mean,
off. He good.
yeah, I
So
mean,
it's
with the
all
Magic,
cruise control.
Magic
So
always play him tough. So this is just like one of those games you got to heat check.
Yeah.
you know,
But the thing is, the Celtics going like me and Kay was talking about this. Mike D'Antoni, when he go to sleep, the Boston Celtics, I know Joe Maduro is like, yo, I want Mike D'Antoni to have wet dreams about our team when we shoot threes. Because everybody pull, bro. It don't matter where it's from on the court. Pritchard, he will pull a 30-footer. Porzingis,
Yeah,
30-footer. Al Horford, 30-footer. Like, bro, imagine guarding that. Drew Holiday is the only person I know on that team, bro. And their credit to Derek White, that would drive the lane. And then if y'all let them take too many layups and try to collapse, he'll just throw it right back out, and then you're back to being murdered 30 foot
yeah.
from the basket. I I I don't like Boston, but I do appreciate the style of basketball because they kill people, bro. They kill us.
you know.
They took what the
So
Warriors did with that third quarter ball and it went crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The
that
trauma
third quarter
that
away from
the
Golden
Warriors
State was a
instilled.
that was war.
Yeah,
Bro, they've scored so many points. They scored so many threes
Bro,
against like
no, the fact that
the
teams already
highest
know,
scoring
they
three
say,
point
yo,
teams.
they
They're
say, yo, Golden
thieves.
State is down by halftime. They say, prepare yourself for that third quarter. Prepare yourself. Guard
They
the
prepare
gotta
for
be
it
up
perimeter.
by like
to be unleashed.
50. They
Guard
gotta
the
Bro,
be up by
perimeter.
50.
They about to
They gonna
start.
come
bro,
back.
I'm gonna be real with you. Boston losing to the Warriors in the finals, bro, was the turnaround. The Boston turned the corner. They're like, nah, what did this man come in this building and do to us? We got it.
Not even
Switch it
that. You can't even say
around.
that though, man, because Jordan Poole was going crazy against us. He was Jordan
Yeah,
Poole.
Jordan Poole is
Yeah, collectively everybody was, but that man Stephen Curry,
Wiggins
that's
had
on his
this
chest.
dude Tatum
Wiggins,
and Clay,
yeah,
bro. Wiggins
yeah.
had them boys shook.
They said
Yeah,
never
that was
again. Boston
different.
said never again, never again, never again. We're gonna kill people just like that.
And then they got the
Listen,
new coach. Like it was crazy. Like that happened, and Ime left, and that was yeah.
Yeah, he made tight though. That's why he did this thing with the Rockets, yo. He's doing his thing with the Rockets, yo.
Nah, he was
listen,
going
y'all.
crazy with the
Listen,
Rockets.
y'all. Listen,
He
y'all.
said Joe
Listen.
Mazzulla got my team after my cheating scandal. They went to go get Porzingis and Drew, and they didn't want a ring. Nah, nah.
That's the
I
perfect
gotta
team
do
for him.
something. But he's
That's
doing
the
good with the
perfect team
Rockets.
for him.
Though. He's
Yeah,
doing good
that's
with the
him.
Rockets. Credit to him.
But
He getting them
listen,
boys playing.
bro. After that though, we gotta talk about. I need y'all mock drafts. I need y'all mock
Yeah,
drafts. Who want to start it off, bro? Who want to start off the mock draft? Yo, Ike,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and
let the
start off, bro.
football.
Yeah.
What's
Bro,
your
I'm gonna let
NFL
y'all
mock
football
draft?
heads go.
Man, only thing I'm going off is what the Patriots doing. They're about to
Name,
get, you already
what's
know
what's
what's
your,
about to
what's your top
happen.
five, bro? What's your top five? Where do you think players are gonna land in the top five?
Cam Ward going first. I'm sorry.
I
Let's
need, I
just get
need, I
this out the
need, I
way.
need your own. So, go ahead, go ahead. Say your top five then.
Cam
Take your set.
Ward, Cam Ward going first. Let's just get this out the way. I He's just going first. Like I'll be shocked. Listen to me. I'll be shocked if they choose any other quarterback over Cam. The
Mm,
Browns, I think to save their season because they just got what's that bum that went back? He's not a bum. Garnett or whatever his name is. He's not a
Miles
bum,
Garrett.
but I'm tight that he went. Mark Garrett, because he went back. I think again, he's not a bum. Sorry, do not clip this. Do not respond to this. I'm just tight that you went back to the Browns. But I think Travis Hunter gets touched second just because he wants to play both sides, and the Browns need as much help as they can get.
mm.
Just to be real with you, I think Hunter gets off the board at 2. New York is tricky, and this is why. You see that Eagles across your chest, K? This is why. New York already openly admitted that they treating themselves out and listening to all type of calls for that number 3rd pick. They
Yeah.
don't. I don't think they're gonna go get Shador because they just got 2 quarterbacks. It'll be nice, but they just got 2 quarterbacks, so I don't think they're interested in QBs right now. I think they're more interested in how much I could get off this 3rd pick, right? And if the Patriots somehow let, the Giants let Abdul Carter drop down, AJ's out of there. They just stole his car this morning. He's out of there. What are you guys doing out in Philly?
AJ coming to Foxborough.
He's coming to Foxborough. Yeah, why y'all stealing his car? He just got y'all a chip. He was just walking down the street all the way to the steps. Why are y'all stealing his car this morning? It's over. But if all right, no trades, no surprises, I think Abdul Carter goes 3rd. And I don't know. I think it's between Campbell and Graham. I think I think Gentry's going to the he's going to drop down to what is it like 6 to the Raiders. I think
Raiders
they invest. Yeah, I think they invest in him, and then somehow Shador might end up a Saint.
at
I think
9.
that yeah, I really do because one Shador's meeting with the Titans canceled. Also because he just had a workout at Colorado and they were there, but I just think Cam is just they. I think they favor Cam at 1, and the other teams don't need a QB. I'm not gonna say they don't need one, but I don't think they're gonna go for one.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go for one. I think Shador is gonna drop down to 9 for real because it's a good place, a good place for him. And I know his dad and him probably love the weather out there in New Orleans. Yeah, I think Shador goes 9. I'll be surprised if he goes anywhere under, but I doubt it. That's my top five.
And they got the color scheme with his pops and Colorado.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me?
bro. Yeah, bro.
Seriously,
Yeah.
man.
It's over.
Yo, honestly, from
And you
my
got the
I'd say
and you
this
got the
though, bro.
Colorado color scheme too. You could do the ripping of the jersey, the
Yeah,
video effects and stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Yo, honestly, I feel like my top five Titans is definitely going to get Cam Ward. It's obviously it's obvious at this
yeah.
point. But I just feel though I still believe in Will Levis. I don't care.
Mm,
Because I don't feel
I
like the
don't.
Titan
I
situation
don't.
doesn't really need a quarterback. I don't know. The problem's so bad that I don't feel like quarterback is going to change their situation. But Cam Ward is going to the Tennessee Titans. Cleveland, I know they're probably going to get Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter for number two, just team him up with Miles Garrett. It's just gonna be a team with just hella defense, no offense. They'll just let them ball out, do what they gotta do, and see how his
But
career
don't forget
goes.
the free agents though. They could go sign Lockett. They could go
You know,
get
they can
like
work
they yo
together. So
bro.
I mean Cleveland Browns, I mean him, Abdul Carter with Miles Garrett is scary. It's a scary defense. You know what I'm saying? Browns will always have a good defense. And then, Giants, I feel as though they're going to go ahead and get Travis Hunter. I just think they just need another defensive corner and as
Mhm.
well as, offensive. They need somebody explosive at the end of the day. The Giants be
Yeah,
falling flat, dull. Um, they're really not that
yeah.
that good.
And
So
also, I think they might trade for a surprise trade might be for T.J. Watt, bro, for that third pick.
possibly. But as far as New England goes, man, I think they should get the guy from Penn State, the tight end, get him a baby Grunk. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
mm,
And I'm gonna tell
that
you,
high?
I forgot bro's name, but I'm gonna get it for right now because he was nice.
Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren.
Yeah, but they said he gonna go to the Colts.
I don't know,
They
man.
gonna drop.
Tyler
He gonna
Warren. I
drop.
mean, with the Patriots, man, they could just team him up with a baby Grunk, baby
True,
Grunk.
true.
And then Jacksonville Jaguars, they're definitely going to get a lineman. I don't know what lineman, but they just need a lineman because they need
Yeah, they need
they
help.
need a
They need
line.
help. They need help.
Yo,
They said it
Anybody
with the
goes.
cardboard colors. Like, yo, please,
They need a line.
we need linemen. We need help.
Listen, for real, that's how it's gonna be though. That's the top five right there.
man. So yeah, looking like everyone's saying Ken Ward going to the Titans. That's like signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah,
You
Will
can't
Levis
really.
got to get packed up.
Yeah.
You gotta go somewhere. So that's that's kind of already known. For the Browns, I don't know. They can go a lot of different directions. Abdul Carter is a nice fit with that defense. Miles Garrett, Joke, like they have a lot of just
Yeah,
pieces for that.
that'd be
Travis
big.
Hunter is a nice pick.
Hmm.
Um, Ashton Jency could be a nice pick, but that
Yeah,
could
but
be
right
a
because
reach
Nick
that
Chubb's
high.
hurt. Because
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause Chubb hurt.
But I mean, you get a spark on offense, you get a quarterback that's capable. You have pieces, but they have to perform. So yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say they end up going with Travis Hunter just because he's gonna be a kid who balls out. He can play offense, but he also has the ability to play defense, and that's a
Yeah.
strong defense when all the pieces are moving. You feel me?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Giants, I'll say Abdul Carter. I want him to go to the Pats, but I say they take him if they don't take Shador. But
I don't want
you
him to take
know,
the door, bro. I'm gonna
I
be
mean,
real.
if
I
he
don't want.
makes
That is
sense
solid,
for
man. There's
them
three
because
black
you
quarterbacks on
have
that
two
damn.
depth.
There's
Yeah, but
Russell. There's Russell Shador. There's Jameis.
Mm. Yeah, but
it's
that's strong. It's a big city. Those are two great influences to have for a young man that are coming
Mhm.
into the league. You feel me? Like
true.
those two, it's gonna be solid. You're gonna learn from them. They're vets. They know how to win. At least Russ. James he can ball out. So that could be a pick, but Abdul Carter makes sense for them. Defense, you
Yeah,
know he's a strong player and
true.
he'll be big time. And if they don't get him, he gonna somehow end up on the Eagles. And I don't think the Giants want that to happen.
Yo,
Yeah. For
And
sure.
that's the thing about trades. I don't
Yeah,
that right there, bro. The Eagles will do
yeah,
that, bro. If they drop down, if Abdul Carter gets to the fourth pick, bro, I
yeah.
believe
He
that
gonna pick up
if
that
they
phone.
gave AJ his ring already, bro, he could leave.
Yeah, but
He
there's
could
some dead
leave.
cat space if they get rid of him at a certain point.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna give him draft picks
yeah,
and that, bro. Thank you for everything, and there's no love lost neither.
and he goes to Foxborough and then happy ever after, man.
Yep.
So
Let's do this again.
Cavs, I need to pass the. If Abdul Carter's gone, they're gonna have to go with either Campbell or Genty, but I think they go with Campbell, unfortunately.
Mm.
Like it's
Yeah.
not the flashy pick, you feel me?
Yeah.
But they're gonna probably take him if they don't trade that pick. And
Yeah.
they'll trade that pick if it's a big enough option. And then for the
Yeah.
Jags, Ashton Genty goes there and he
Jazz and Jesse
ends
with the
in football
Jags.
purgatory.
That would shock me.
Yeah.
That would shock me.
So what do
But
you
I don't
think is
think.
going to
I
be?
think
Because
that
you know draft night is coming up, man. What do you think about to be the biggest shock? I would say this: the biggest.
the
I just say
trade.
the biggest shock that possibly can happen. Shador falls out of the top
Shador,
10.
yeah,
Facts.
literally.
You know
If he falls out
what,
of the top
man?
10, if he falls out
Facts.
of the top 10, it's a wrap.
But my thing is, I know I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to say like Trevor Lawrence is in shaky water and murky water, but Shador, they could definitely just surprise everybody and go get Shador.
They
If he
can.
drops, do you think the Cowboys take him?
Yes, because Cowboys will trade Dak.
Nah,
Cowboys.
that would
That
be crazy.
what would be crazy is
Oh yeah.
Cowboys go get Shador, trade Dak for T.J. Watt, give Dak a new scenery, and give him off to the Steelers. I promise you, that won't be a surprise to me if that happens. But
That actually
Mhm.
makes sense because they got family ties in Dallas. The Sanders is
exactly.
in Dallas. That makes
Yep.
sense. That's
Now
crazy.
all the advertisement, all the bringing Dion back, all this stuff. Jerry Jones could finally apologize to Dion, say I won't make that mistake
Oh,
twice.
now
Yeah.
that actually is pretty. That actually makes sense marketing wise.
Yo, NFL scriptwriters, hire
Yep.
us.
And the sneakers is back. Come on, yeah.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
the Cowboys got
I do like
12.
Shador and the Saints, though. Shador and the Saints would be a good team.
But
I
see,
do
I mean, so
too.
you don't like
Like,
Spencer Rattler? You don't think Spencer Rattler can? Oh, Spencer Rattler.
if they were going to do that, they could have kept Jameis. What we doing?
True.
You said,
True.
what are you
They could
doing?
have.
What are you doing?
Nah, they could have kept what was your boy Love? Stop it.
Jordan Love, they never had. They could. I
They
mean,
never had Jordan
I
Love.
don't think.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
I'm
Yeah, they
joking.
never
I'm
had
joking.
him.
What was the dude from San
Derek Carr,
Francisco?
Oh, you talking about the
Trey
dude,
Lance,
Derek Carr
Trey
from the
Lance.
Vegas?
Lance.
Oh,
Lance.
Trey. Oh, Trey Lance. Oh my
Garbage.
God.
Oh my gosh. Garbage.
I
Yeah,
My
don't think
nah,
he ever
he
God.
had
was
a
messed
fair.
that.
He never had a fair shake though.
Burger and fries. With
Yeah,
that
nah,
fair shake that you
they
talking
got
about. Burger
offense.
and
They put
fries.
Shador in there. That'd be some cool Showtime shit.
Yeah.
I actually like
Maybe some
that though.
cool Showtime
Dion
shit.
Shador Sanders with the Cowboys have Dak. He put that pressure on Dak. Remember how?
Yeah, I don't know
Nah,
if he'd be
Dak is getting
subjected
Hold
to
on,
shipped
that
out.
though.
hold on.
Yo,
Rem-
Dak is getting shipped
Yo,
out.
Pete. Remember how they grabbed Dak with Tony Romo and Dak put that pressure on Tony Romo and got his ass
Yeah,
out of there. Got him out of there.
But
Got him.
but me, bro, if I'm gonna make like, bro, I don't believe in the Cowboys ever. Like I already told you this last episode. I would never believe in the Cowboys. I know not to be delusional. But
yeah, nah.
if Jerry Jones is actually trying to make like moves, sustainable moves, I'm getting Shador if he falls all the way down. I'm trading Dak and pairing Parsons and TJ on defense and giving Shador CD. I'm signing Lockett as a free agent. I'm trying to go get Pitts, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna see whatever the other market is with another wide receiver in the draft. I promise you. That's how I would enter the season. Because Dak, I'm sorry, bro, new scenery, bro. I'm tired. I won't believe in it, bro. I won't believe in one playoff win will always be my visual when
You've
it
been
comes
at
to
seven
Dak, bro.
years, bro. 7 years, right? 7 seasons.
yeah, 7.
You have
One
career
playoff win.
years. You have career years with one playoff win. Like, bro, you don't get the job done. I'm sorry.
On to the
You
next.
guys had great offenses. You guys had the great defenses. Y'all don't get it done. It's time to
And I'm
shake
not
it
even
up.
gonna lie, bro. As an Eagles fan, I'm not gonna hold you. That freshman year they had with Zeke in it, bro. I don't know who was stopping them. They was what?
That's moving. They're moving.
Moving.
That's a
They didn't
Moving.
win
curse.
that.
Last time we wanted Shador to get sent to the cow. Yeah, they're not trying to do that. Then you got to get smoked by like the Eagles and stuff. Like,
Yeah, but I think
Still
they
though, but I mean, again, but it'll fit
yeah,
because
smoke
I'll
by the
say this: the
Eagles is
one thing
crazy.
about Dallas is not a graveyard. It's not a graveyard team. You know,
yeah,
they're not. Your career's not gonna die
Yeah.
there. It ain't gonna die there. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
Shador will
good.
succeed. Shador will have
yeah.
Dallas up jumping
Just off the
Listen,
name Sanders.
as
That's what
long
I'm
as he
saying. It's just gonna be. It's just
throw
gonna
the
be up.
ball to CD Lamb every play. That's all I need.
every
200
play.
yards. My fantasy team needs it. Like, come on.
Every play, I believe
Parlays
it.
need it.
Yeah,
That
every
actually
play.
sounds good, man. Listen, yo, that actually sounds good, yo.
Their team will sound deep, yo, bro. Their team will be decent, bro.
Nah, that'll be
And
good.
then, if honestly, if you really want to, you could trade that. You could trade that, yo, bro. You could trade up with people like Dallas. Don't be surprised. Dallas trade up to see if they get the Shador, because I don't think Shador's gonna drop to 12. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
If he do, just know
Because I don't really see. Because I don't really see what team really need. I want to say a team
the
needs a
Saints.
quarterback, but I'm like
The
Giant. They're
Saints.
probably waiting on. They're probably waiting on a Manning. Cleveland Browns don't really. I don't see them getting a quarterback because they just got Kenny Pickett. He's
Yeah.
still young.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars definitely gonna need a line because I mean to address that issue with Trevor Lawrence, he can't be. He's
The,
not protected.
the Panthers might shock the world and reinvest like in a Cam Newton when they look at Shador. I won't be surprised.
Yeah.
Nah, they believe in Bryce Young.
Yeah,
They
Bryce.
definitely do. He turned up. He turned up last season.
Yeah, he came back. He got
It
on
don't
his
matter,
grind again.
bro. NFL teams are notorious for putting that pressure. You just got off with Dak and Romo. NFL teams are that's one consistent thing that NFL teams do is go get a QB just to put pressure on you. Look at the Falcons when they got Pinnock. They didn't need him. They literally just just signed and trade what's his name?
But
The
Kirk
That's
white
Cousins was
boy.
old
insurance
though.
policy. That
But
was
but
It
a
don't
insurance
matter.
policy.
he was
They
old.
won't.
Kirk Cousins is old.
There's
No,
no
yeah,
team
bring in a
that
young
buys
quarterback.
into the bro. There's no team that officially buys into their QB unless their QB is rocking.
I'm gonna ask you this: so you taking
Uh-huh.
Shador over Bryce Young? Let's be real now.
I would have Shador as a backup.
But I'm saying exactly. So it's like you wouldn't. Why would you even have that? That's a waste of a pick.
Nah, because
Mhm.
Bryce Young, I don't know. I don't know the future.
You could build around the future. You have an eighth pick. Get that line right.
You know,
Yeah.
NFL teams are quick to
I don't know. Carolina seems very is a very loyal organization to the quarterback.
absolutely not.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely not. Look how they
That's
did.
crazy.
They
Carolina
did
can?
Cam filthy. They did Cam filthy.
But Cam was there, and what he do? He did them filthy in the Super Bowl. He didn't grab the fucking fumble. He didn't grab the fumble.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
Wow,
He
that's
didn't grab the
crazy.
fumble. So imagine
If
you grab
he
the
if he
fumble.
fix this clip, okay, I'm not on your side.
Yeah.
I might fight for
Yeah.
you, family, but I'm not on your side. Yeah, hold on. It's 8:05. You drinking? You said so. You were bugging before at 8:04, but you good now, bro. You good now, bro. You good now.
But no, but for real though,
Yeah.
like I feel like the Panthers stand by their quarterback.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
it wouldn't shock
I
me
can't
though.
say that. I can't say that for every team, but
Yeah,
from what we've seen, Carolina definitely stand by the quarterback. They don't really even get first round quarterbacks in the first place. They mostly score off defensive players. So I think Bryce Young, especially he showed promise sitting behind, the red rifle for a little bit. So he was
yeah.
pretty good.
Where you
Now you
don't think
said
Monroe's going? That's
hmm?
my big question for y'all. Monroe, Monroe,
Jalen Milroe from Alabama,
Yeah.
Monroe.
That's a must having them go to like the Giants. But
second round.
Yeah, yeah. Cause Giants got 34, the
I honestly
34th
think
pick.
Jalen Milroe, he might beat him, and Jackson Dart might be one of those diamonds in the roughs that will turn up on the
Yeah,
league,
yeah.
bro. I just feel like they just need a team like I feel like Jalen Milroe, if he could somehow go to the Cardinals, That right there would definitely be a
Mm,
fresh start. Because Kyler Murray been there for a couple years now, and he has nothing to show for it. They gave him a contract, but other than winning games, he
Nothing.
hasn't
So
done that. Granted, he has been hurt, but I feel like a young quarterback that'll come in to put pressure to really see what's up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Put some fire on his ass and see just turn it up. Because Cardinals literally got the highest paid tight end. You know, he was doing his thing. They got the Marvin Harrison,
yeah,
they got James Conner. Man, yo, they can low key make a good run this season if they do play their cards right, especially in the NFC West, where you
yeah,
got 49ers, you got Seattle, you have the Rams, right? And if you look at it,
yeah,
49ers ain't the same. They're done.
right.
Seattle's on a rebuild mode. And the only team that's really kind of shake dominant is the Rams, but let's see how they turn out. Yes, they got good players, but it's still a open division. So I think if
yeah,
Jalen Miller goes to the Cardinals, I like that. And I think they can make something happen.
yeah. But if I was in New York and he falls, I'll go get him. I'll be real with you. Have a third, have that future because Russ's contract is all he got to work every game. He got to
Yeah.
perform. Jameis
Yeah.
Winston is a safety bet. Like, yo, bro, you're gonna be our number two. Like, look what we were talking about first episode. Look at Joe Flacco. How the heck did he get another contract, bro? Like, it's just Jameis Winston, not to pocket him, but he's right
Yeah.
now. I know he's the safe bet for the Giants. Like, yo, you gonna step up when we need you. And then if I'm the Giants and I'm looking towards the future and I need a QB, if I'm not going for Shador, I'm not going for what's the white boy from Texas?
Ewers, when Ewers.
Yeah, if I'm not
Aaron,
going for him, yeah, if I'm not going for him, I'll go for Milrow, and just have
mm,
him learn from the two above him. Like no expectation till like week 15 we'll start playing you. Preseason you play, week 15 you'll play,
Because I think it
and
could be
just
like
run from
Jalen
there.
Hurts esque. I think they're gonna try to teams if they want to get Jalen Rome, they got to kind of build him like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
He got
but
to just
that's
play with
scary
his
too. The
strengths.
Eagles might go for him too.
yeah.
That
He falls.
yeah, nah, he's gonna fall. He's gonna fall to that because the Eagles have the last pick of the first round. So
And I think we're
he's
Yeah.
going to definitely.
he's
I
Nice
think
definitely
we're
little,
going to.
he's
that's a nice
definitely
little
gonna be on the
snag.
board. I'll be surprised if he's not. But
Listen,
that's
man.
if all fails in the beginning with Eagles trading up and stuff.
Man, I can't wait to
Take the best on board.
lock in these predictions because I believe it starts in
Starts Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday. Thursday, man.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday gonna be interesting. First and second round gonna be interesting.
Second round.
Yeah. It's gonna
So
be.
and then
There's
after
so many
that, then
things
we're
that can
going to see
happen.
so many things can happen. Somebody can say something one wrong word and just be all over. But
Yeah,
as you know, every year there's gonna be a shock in the draft. They gonna get that full month. Some
yeah.
teams will get a phone call. Doo doo doo.
Yo, bro, we'll give you this. Bet.
Right.
Over.
Boom, boom.
Listen, the Titans might trade up, or the Titans might trade their first round pick because they like, Will Levis might have
That'd
called
be a
in like,
crazy
yo,
move.
bro, y'all doing this? Y'all doing this? Give me one more chance.
Y'all doing me filthy. Believe in me. Trust
That'd be
me.
a crazy. That'd be insane.
That'd be crazy, bro. And before we wrap it up, though, Will, what's your thoughts on the NFL banning the?
Oh, they really did it?
They got to. This is crazy.
Nah, they can't
Like
ban that.
this sign language is crazy. Just like the NFL the NBA is banning every artillery, GTA,
Mhm. Yeah,
artillery
they
celebration.
banned the nose wipe. They banned the nose wipe.
They gotta, the nose
Yeah, that's
wipe is
crazy.
crazy.
So
There's
that's what I'm
no
saying. Okay,
reference
what's
to
your
that
thought?
nose wipe that is clean PG. There's nothing. There's
Yeah, like,
nothing.
come on, it's sports, man. Like, what? You
I
gotta have
get it. I
something.
get it. But you already know what type of people are at the top. So they're not going for it.
Yeah,
They're not going for it. This ain't pickup. This ain't 7-on-7 in the summer. This is not pickup basketball
It's not your
outside.
local
Yeah,
YMCA.
Hey
this
yo,
is
Yeah,
not
hold on,
I
that.
mean, listen,
hold on,
you
hold
you
on.
saw how
Yo,
Gil was
yo,
acting back in the
before
day.
before yo,
You might have
before
want.
yo, before we go, I need y'all.
Hmm.
Listen, don't say nothing. I just need y'all to say this. Name
Hmm.
your top three favorite players in the NBA that wears the number 23 of all time. So name So hold on. So name your hold on, hold on. So name
Hmm.
Yo, come on.
yo, name your favorite players that wore the number 23 of all time. Start with you.
Like in just in basketball?
In basketball. So let me redo it again.
Got
Yeah,
you.
Name your favorite players in the NBA that wore the number 23 of all time.
I'll let
of
y'all
all
go.
time.
Uh-huh. One of y'all go one at a time.
Michael Jordan, LeBron. Who's another 23? Jason. Nah. That's only the dunk. I can't even say Richardson. Like that'd be OD.
I gotta
I
say it
need
from the
like a
top.
list of 23s.
Say it from the top. Do your research.
Me,
Cause I got mine ready.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. This is the route. This is the Mount Rushmore for 23s. Jordan, Braun, Maya Moore. Shout out to the WNBA.
All right.
That's my Mount
Stop the
Rushmore.
WNBA.
Maya Moore killed everybody. All your 23s. Every single one. She the
So the
GOAT.
best
Bro, she retired off the strength of getting her husband out of prison.
Yeah.
And never touched a basketball again and still made the Hall of
I
Fame.
love.
Yeah. She's top me. I swear to you. And Maya Moore, she married, so I'm gonna say less.
Yo, this
That's it. I'm gonna do that.
yo. For
I
my
respect
third.
people's relationships, but
Yeah.
stop it. Maya Moore was the queen before all like she was one of them, bro. Top three. Top three.
Yeah,
I don't even give
I'm
a
gonna do
fourth Mount
shooting.
Rushmore. Jordan, Braun, Maya Moore. Maya Moore cooking. UConn from UConn all the way. Bro,
Yeah.
she's the only I think she's the only Jordan Brand athlete that was during that time that
Mhm.
was in the WNBA. She's the only one that had her own colorways, even
Yeah.
the numbers on the Jordans.
Nah, facts.
Mount Rushmore 23s. That's me. That's me. I don't care about a fourth.
so I'm gonna
All the
repeat
other
that.
ones.
No,
Mm,
repeat the question.
What was that?
What is your Mount Rushmore of players that wore the number 23?
I don't even know who be wearing 23 like that.
Yo, for real. Because like
Did
there's
AD
different
wear
levels.
23?
Yeah,
He did.
80 or
Come on now,
23.
come on. I
I'll
gotta
put
get
them
this
on
right,
there.
man. I gotta get this
But
clip
it's
right.
like
So when I cut it up, so what is it? I was saying,
Devin Hester.
who is your who
Hey,
is your Mount Rushmore?
bro, I need a signed jersey for my GOAT. I love that man, bro.
Let me get the question
What?
right. So when I
But we're
when I
talking about
Yeah.
basketball.
Yo, my
when we
top
play basketball
23
game,
all time,
yo,
Jordan, Bron, Maya Moore, Devin Hester. I'm stamping that. Clip it,
yo,
do
let me
whatever
say,
you
yo,
want.
listen. Let me say it. So
Done.
when I say it, I can cut it.
Bet. Bet.
So
Go.
who is your Mount Rushmore of NBA players that wore the number 23?
Just NBA?
Yeah, yeah. He said NBA.
Bro.
Nigga so tight. My Mount Rushmore for players who wore the number 23 in the NBA. Michael Jordan, obviously.
All right.
LeBron James.
Mhm.
AD. I don't know any of the cats. What?
Okay,
Blake
that's
Griffin.
Nah.
But I don't know. But Blake Griffin versus this dude,
I think Blake Griffin wore 32, no?
he wore 23 when he was on
Nah, he
the
wore 23 on Detroit.
but then 23, Blake Griffin is not the lob show, so I can't even put him on that joint.
True.
So it got to be AD.
So my Mount Rushmore of NBA players that wore the number 23. Number one, MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Number
Mm-hmm.
two, Draymond Green, and number three, LeBron James.
Nah. Nah. Yo, I can't do this no more, bro.
He
I
was mad
can't.
excited to say Draymond's.
Bro, what?
That's my guy.
Yo, he said,
You
And
did
guess
that
what?
on purpose.
And
That's
guess
why you
what?
were laughing out. That's why you were laughing out hard, Kay.
yo,
I can't get this out. Cause
yo,
you was
he
about
on
to say
one
some
right now.
bull, bro.
He said he
and guess
he
what? And
on
guess
one.
what? When I cut this up, I'm gonna put a Draymond Green highlight. Facts. Cause boom, nice.
We gotta do the LeBron James song, but for Draymond Green.
Right, LeBron James.
Draymond,
Oh, bro.
Listen,
Draymond,
and it's gonna be
Draymond, Draymond.
It's gonna be Draymond Green highlights of him not even playing basketball. It's just gonna be him a soft
Just
shit.
straight ninja, fruit ninja.
Yo, what NBA player would win in the WrestleMania match, a Royal Rumble? What what NBA player
Steve
would win that?
Adams for $1 million.
Steve Adams?
And what's that dude on Indiana that's on the bench? James something.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
The MMA fighter, bro. I
yeah, I
got
know
the
who you're
house
talking
on
about.
him. The way
Nah,
Bam and
bro.
Haslam said he balled up somebody for them calling him the B
I
word,
know
he
who
said,
you're
yo, bro,
talking
we're
about.
gonna have to see
Yeah.
each other in the locker room. And then they said they
Nah,
balled him
nah,
up.
nah,
I
nah,
said,
nah.
you balled up
Yo,
a
no, no,
grown
no. You
man?
talking WWE of crash outs? We gonna put Ben Wallace. What's bro name? What's bro name that played
No,
for the
I
Nets?
mean, but if we're doing current players though. Kenyon
If
Okay.
you
Martin
do
would
it
be in
all
there
the
for
time, I'm
sure.
doing run or test on any given day.
Yeah, Ron Artest all time.
What? he saw
No
he saw
question.
he saw he
Honestly,
saw an
Ron
out of shape
Artest,
fan and said,
Kevin Garnett.
Nick.
I
Yo,
might put Kevin Garnett in there too.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Oh, did he wear 23?
No,
Nah, he
I'm
wore
not putting
21.
Garnett
He's
in
just a
there.
psycho.
I'm not putting
He's
Garnett in there.
Yo,
After
what's
Iman
my
Shumpert
what's bro
exposed
name?
him,
What's
I'm
that
not.
bald
I'm
head
not putting him
nigga
in there.
that was crashing out? And
Who?
he played for the Knicks and the
Oh,
Nets.
AC. Eight, eight,
Kenyon Martin or nah?
nah, AC, bro. The big bald black dude, bro. They said they fired him, and nobody wanted to tell him that he was fired, so he stayed on the team,
Yo,
Yo,
bro.
you don't know who Quentin AC is?
when
Bro,
AC died.
Yo, you got the
look
computer
up
on you
his
right
highlights,
now.
bro.
Look at us.
Bro, after this, look
Yo,
him up, bro. They literally said, I forgot who said it on their podcast. They said, yo, bro, they fired that man, but they were so scared to tell him.
At practice. Yo, the nigga, the highlight hit the nigga, bro. He dunked on somebody, I believe, on the Celtics. He cracked his head and got up and said, "Yeah."
oh wow.
Yeah.
Nah, he looked like he just fight people, bro. He what?
Bro, imagine, yo, bro, you're fired from work, bro, but nobody in the job want to tell you you're fired
Yeah, we still
because
practicing,
they don't
right?
know how you're going to respond.
Nah.
And honorably mention Stewart on Detroit.
Isaiah
Oh
Stewart.
yeah, Isaiah.
After he
Yeah.
got to fire everybody to get the prod, I said, yeah.
Yo,
We gotta make it like a
good.
bracket.
Yo,
In
next
fact, you
time,
need to
yo,
make a
listen. When the
WWE
food is
bracket.
being made, we gonna put that down. Yo, the NBA bracket of the worst crash outs, the worst NBA crash outs. We gonna put that in there.
Yo, the worst NBA crash outs. Oh man, we gonna have to
Yo,
try to make
bro,
one
just
like
off of
that.
fourth string, Steven Adams got to be on that list, bro. He
Listen, don't
used to
say
pick up
we gonna
people.
say that for
Like,
another episode, gang.
Yeah,
We gonna say that for another
facts,
episode.
facts,
But yo,
facts.
fellas,
nah, for real.
you know what I'm
Copy, bro.
saying?
It
X and
was good
O's, you
talking
It's
heard?
a
to
good
y'all.
time, man.
Shout out to my
Yo,
boy Devin Hester. You got my Mount Rushmore
listen,
for 23s.
yo,